In this video, we're removing the power steering gearbox and the sway bar. Let's get to it.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Welcome back to the channel. So I must be doing something right because over the last couple of days, we're just having a boom in subscribers and the amount of viewers and the amount of people that are searching for the content that I'm putting out. So I appreciate everyone that's watching. And we've had a few people that have gotten into some pretty in-depth conversations about the build. So, you know, to everybody that's reached out, throwing some good comments my way, I appreciate it. And keep leaving the comments. That only helps this channel grow, only helps, you know, me ultimately meet and interact with you. So please keep up the comments. And as I'm starting to build this, I'm realizing that a lot of people are doing stuff on their own. They're just not posting it online. So if you're watching this video, please in the comments post where you're from. I would love to know how many people around this great country of ours are watching my videos and hopefully finding something useful. Along with that, hey, go ahead and post what you're working on. I know some people are working on some pretty cool projects, so I'd love to hear about them. I'd love to interact. I'd love to continue growing the community that I'm trying to do right here. So with that said, we're working on two tests today, really just things that aren't really about the V8 swap, but they're things that I wanted to get done anyways, and since the engine's out, I might as well get them taken care of. One is the steering gearbox right here. It leaks pretty heavily. We're going to get it removed. I have another one on order that I'm going to replace it with, and yeah, we just need to get it out of there. Some of these bolts are on here so tight and so old that it was leaking out of pretty much every spot that you can see here. The problem that I ran into, I tried to take this out earlier, and there's 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4. These 2 are already out, and the top one here is out. But I couldn't get in here when the engine was in there because everything was so compressed to easily get this bolt out. But since the engine's out now, it's actually lifted up, spread the spring a little bit, and looks like I already loosened it up a little bit, but I can actually get to it and take it out now without having to take the wheel and the spring out. So that's a good benefit that I ran into. The other thing that I'm doing is removing the sway bar. Sway bar's right here, mostly because we're going to be doing a so the whole vehicle will be getting a wrap related to the Dune Report project that I'm working on. And then underneath and inside, we're going to do accent colors. Those accent colors that we're going to use, I think we've settled on the Hydra blue color. It's a super cool blue. I believe some of the Jeeps are actually, it's like a paint color that Jeeps have used in the past. So we're going to do Hydra blue here. The engine's already going to have the Hemi orange, I guess you would call it, on it. But once everything's, you know, dressed out on the engine, you barely see the Hemi orange. So we thought it would be cool to kind of go with that blue accent color. So we're gonna take this off the sway bar, go get it powder coated. I have a connection for powder coating, so we can get that stuff done, you know, at a fairly good price. So, and you know, Saturday's coming along close here. We're gonna have the mobile welder over here. Hopefully he likes answering questions because I'm gonna have a ton because I really want to learn about it and understand you know, the type of welding that he'll be doing. He started talking about double pass. I don't know actually what that means. I'm guessing it just means you weld over the same spot twice to have a thicker bead of weld, I guess. I'll learn more about that as this keeps coming along here. So this video is going to be quick. Going to stop talking now, get to work. The only piece that I don't know how to take off yet, because it's just not a normal bolt, is right here on the pitman arm. I guess, I don't know what this rod is called right here. This actual steering steering arm. Maybe that's what it's called. That seems like that would be what it's called. I'm going to be removing that also because that obviously is another thing that I can get powder coated and make it look nice. So, all right, let's get to it. Okay, to get the sway bar off here, it's a 15 millimeter. And sometimes you have to hold the inside right here to be able to actually use the wrench. Looks like on this side they changed the nut size. It's this side's a 19 millimeter. Okay, the next part to take off the sway bar are up underneath here. There's 2 bolts. They're held on with a 16 millimeter bolt. We'll get those taken off. Whoa! All right, that was a bit stronger than I thought they were going to be. Okay, onto the bolt for the pitman arm. Looks like there's a cotter key right here. Okay, it looks like that's a 21 mil socket. All right, I don't know if that was a good technique to use the pipe in the sludge, but it got the job done. All right, next we're gonna got 1 bolt and this should just pop right off. All right, the steering gearbox is out. You know, looking at it over, obviously it was leaking right here pretty bad. I'm guessing these might be able to be rebuilt. I mean, it may have been rebuilt right here. You know, this kind of looks pretty old, but the upper half right here looks kind of nice. So I don't know. I'll have to do some research and figure out if rebuilding it or just getting a new one is the best option. So if you know some stuff about the steering gearboxes, or maybe if there's an upgrade, you know, I'm all about doing some upgrades. So if there's an upgrade to the steering gearbox that I don't know about, yeah, please leave a comment down there at the bottom. All right, so that was just another test done. Last one I want to get done is to get the steering arm off. I'm gonna do the same thing, just take out the cotter key, undo the bolt, and then should just be able to hit right here and it should pop out. Go get those sandblasted and then powder coated. All right. All right, so that wasn't too bad. Got the steering arm out right here. I think that's what it's called. I have no idea what it's called. I have to do a look good. That's one of the things that you'll notice so far is, you know, I kind of just take stuff off, then go research it to figure out what it's called. I might want to flip that around sometime and actually do the research ahead of time on what it's called. That's kind of just my style. All right, so we got this one out. I do know that they make some aluminum HD steering that I'm assuming is quite light compared to these. So I'm thinking doing a little research on those and figuring out if that's a viable option for the Jeep. Might as well upgrade it while I'm here. And you can see right here, engine bay is looking pretty bare. I'm gonna end up cleaning this and painting it and doing a little rust protection before the engine goes in. That way everything looks great. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Should be quick. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was quick, doing stuff that didn't necessarily need to get done for the V8 swap, but I wanted to take care of it while I was here. Remember, Saturday, we're gonna be doing some welding. Well, I might not be doing welding. Maybe if he lets me, I'll do some welding. And we'll find out. All right, talk to you guys later.